saw recently that Groupon has announced their IPO intentions. How long has Groupon been in business? Just a couple of years. But look at how quickly they were able to scale up. Why? Because they had the capital, they had the know-how, and they had the connections all right here in Silicon Valley. Google has been a mainstay, and they've been around since what? The late 1990s? They're actually a granddaddy company. But over the last 18 months, Google has been acquiring one company every week. The price range from $10 million to $50 million. I mean, that's one company per week over 18 months. And that's a fantastic rate, and they're acquiring it not only for the technology, but also for the people. They need good people. Another tidbit on Google, about 2 months ago, they acquired a company for $35 million. So that's kind of the average price that they're acquiring companies. That company had been in business for 5 months. So after 5 months, $35 million acquisition. You can do that too. You just have to find the right path. The real estate market in Silicon Valley is starting to take off. Google needs to expand, Twitter needs to expand, Facebook just took a big campus. So the real estate market is picking up. The rental market for offices is starting to pick up as well. And that also then brings up retail. And because people are streaming here now from around the world to get jobs at those early stage companies. So you have an advantage. You're already here. You can leverage your network, your degree, and get a great position or be entrepreneurial yourself. So I guess the takeaway is, if you're an entrepreneur now, then keep going. Work hard, less sleep, more caffeine, whatever it is to propel yourself. If you're not an entrepreneur but you want to be an entrepreneur, maybe don't quit your day job, but explore, see what the opportunities are. And if you're not an entrepreneur, you're in legal services and banking, well, be an advisor, be a supporter, be a champion for other entrepreneurs, because this is a great place to do it. So I would say in the history of the U.S., in the history of the business, in the U.S., there's probably not a better time or a better place to be an entrepreneur and start a company than right here, right now. Let's go do it. Thank you.
Great.
I think Rock is a good name. Yeah, Rock, yes, that's that. I want to kind of echo what Rock mentioned, and the startup, taking the leadership, integrating technology management to bring something new is really in the DNA. I want to point out we do have a company that co-located with us. That is a startup by our students. That's 22 miles. So we will hopefully see them as one of the stories that Rock can tell within a short time sold for X $billion. Next, it is my distinct honor to introduce one of our own and the keynote speaker for this commencement, Professor Samuel Tong. Samuel is a good friend. He is a co-founder of Calmat. He is a very successful attorney in Silicon Valley and very well-known educator in real estate. It is his passion of business and education that helped me and helped Calmat start and grow. As our provost, he tirelessly advocates our campus and our students. He embodied the hard work, the leadership, the passion of Calmat. Please join me in welcoming Professor Tong to the podium.
Well, I need help in big now. And also, before I give my talk, I just want to follow up Rock's speech. I can see someday you will become a multi-millionaire, even billionaire, okay? However, don't forget this group. When you become billionaire, how about donate only 1% of your assets back here? How about that?
Yeah.
While they are standing up, I would like to introduce my speech, beginning with a very short, very short movie. Okay, it's only 4 minutes long. So short. It's not trailer. Okay, it is a complete movie. It's a complete movie only within 4 minutes to tell you a very wonderful story. Since it's so short and so quick, so I want to just give you a little idea. Otherwise, you're gonna miss something there. Okay. It's about a girl and who want to learn play violin and how to play violin. But she got so much difficulty from her disability, from her competitor, from her environment. And there's another girl, beggar, tried very hard to stop this girl to learn music. And we're gonna see how does this girl succeed. Oh, by the way, there is a Jaguar there. It's not mine, okay? I'm not that bad, okay? Yeah, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished graduates. Our friends, our guests, also my lifetime co-worker. Whenever I ask for your help, you're always there. Thanks a lot. And it is my honor to be with you at this moment. How amazing, right? Today is a rainy day. A rainy day in June. So how blessed we are indoors. I still remember, I graduated twice at Santa Clara, every time outdoors. So really God bless them for the day. Wow, how many of you seen this movie before? Yeah, seen it. Sorry about this in Thai. I don't know how many of you know about Thai. We can see the English subtitle. I never realized people can deliver the message in such short movie, like only 4 minutes. And every time I watch that, I cry. And I'm not talking about the girl, the violin, not even the movie. I'm talking about the butterfly. You miss butterfly? Only a few seconds, right? You see, right? Butterfly. So my point for this morning is transformation. We have to admit, okay, it doesn't matter you are born in a rich family, regular family, whatsoever. We know we're all born with a certain handicap or deficiency, no matter what. However, it is really the education that makes us whole. And about more than 1,500 years ago in China, ocean China, great Asian, old China, there is a great Chinese author. His name is Han Yu. What is in Chinese? So sorry about that. Okay, this English translate. Okay. Men are not born with knowledge. No anyone born with knowledge. Practice makes no doubt. Conversion, rather than learn from a teacher, which is also confused, and finally understand, carry on. Also, it was almost like more than 35 years ago, 30 years ago, when I was in high school. Okay, I still remember very clearly. That's back to 1973. And there's one very famous movie, The Paper Chase. That movie eventually changed my whole life. Okay, there is one very famous line by Professor Kim Field. This is Professor Kim Field. Very, very mean. Okay, we don't have such professor here, luckily. Okay, very, very mean professor. And he said, okay, to the Harvard first-year law school student, he said to them, "But you teach yourself the law. I'm not going to teach you law. Okay, you teach yourself. I train your mind. You come in here with a scarf full of mush. But if you survive, you will leave thinking like a lawyer." And when I watched that movie, I was like 16 years old. And I know my goal is to become a lawyer. And not only that, come to the United States to become a lawyer here. But, okay, such ambition did not happen for another 25 years. By the way, I graduated from Taidai Law School, okay? But, you know, in Taiwan, law school graduate mean nothing because only less than 2% law school students can pass the bar exam. So there's no hope there. So 25 years later, when I was here, age 39 already, and there's a voice inside me, and that voice whisper to me, say, hey, Sam, go back to law school, finish it. I said, what? Okay, I would like to, but I'm not young anymore. I cannot compete with those 20-somethings young kids. I said, no way. On the top of it, English is not my native language. And you can see, low professor like Kingfield, they don't have any mercy at all. They got killers on the field. However, I just obey and follow their voice. I passed the LSAT, very tough exam. Okay, just qualified to enter into the law school. And also study very hard. And within 3 years, I finished 2 law degrees, 1 JD, 1 LLM, and taxation. Also, in the meantime, I'm 43, 42 already. I have to maintain a full-time job, but of course, very careful of my life. Well, finally, I become a lawyer here, and that is